The urgent crisis of wild boars. Wild boars are more than a threat to our crops. They are a relentless force of destruction, endangering the lives of professional hunters and the very balance of our ecosystem. Their explosive breeding devastates millions of acres annually, plunging nature into chaos. We are not just hunting these ferocious beasts, we are fighting to save our environment from collapse. The stakes are life or death, and inaction is not an option. Stay with us to witness the critical battle to reclaim our land from these savage invaders. Dawn assault on boar territory. At 5 a.m., we plunge into the heart of boar-infested territory, every step a calculated move in a high-stakes mission. Our team disperses swiftly, senses razor-sharp, as hunting dogs bolt forward, locking onto the scent of our elusive prey. The signal hits, I charge toward the target. There it is, lightning fast, darting to escape. But in a split second, boom! A flawless shot stops it dead in its tracks. These cunning boars demand absolute precision. A single moment of hesitation could unleash catastrophic consequences. We must prevail. Relentless pursuit of new threats. The hunt presses on as we track fresh targets. Shadows flicker in the fields, their presence betraying them under our vigilant gaze. I steady my rifle, focus unwavering, and fire. The shot echoes with deadly accuracy, sparking panic among the boars. Too late. A barrage of precise shots leaves their bodies strewn across the ground, a testament to our resolve. This is more than a hunt, it's a stand to protect the land we cherish. Unyielding precision in the chaos. Moments later, new shapes emerge, oblivious to the carnage that preceded them. Our honed marksmanship, forged through years of grueling battles, faces another test. Each shot is a masterstroke, leaving no room for escape. We strike with surgical precision, ensuring these marauders never threaten our fields again. Every bullet fired is a vow to safeguard our future. John's decisive strike. An alarm pierces the air, the boars are fleeing the chaos. John springs into action, racing to cut off their escape. Unseen, he closes in on a boar, its guard down, unaware of the danger. With steely focus, John aligns his shot. Perfect. The bullet hits true, dropping the beast instantly. Nearby boars fall under his relentless control, securing the area. John's swift precision is a rallying cry. We will not let these invaders prevail. Masterful clearance of the battlefield. The fight intensifies as new targets emerge. Armed with deep knowledge of boar behavior and years of battle-hardened experience, we are ready. Every position is strategically chosen, every moment calculated for maximum impact. We strike with devastating accuracy, clearing the area of these destructive beasts. The land, once ravaged, now stands reclaimed, a victory for those who depend on it. Triumph at the field's edge. No time to waste, we advance to the field's edge, where boars lurk in hiding. They burst forth, but I'm ready. My shot rockets toward its mark, striking with pinpoint precision. The thrill of victory surges through me, another perfect hit. This is more than a hunt, it's a mission to restore peace to our land, one shot at a time. The challenge of elusive prey. Yet, even our best efforts can't always outmatch the boar's cunning speed. Some slip through, vanishing into the dense forest, their agility a stark reminder of the challenge we face. But we will not falter. These escapes only fuel our determination to protect the land and its people from further devastation. Strategic domination unleashed. The hunt surges forward with a bold new strategy. We deploy cutting-edge gear and meticulous planning, leveraging every insight into the boar's habits. Targets appear, and our rifles are primed. A single shot fells a boar instantly, followed by a thunderous volley from all sides, asserting our absolute dominance. This is a flawless operation, every move precise, every outcome certain. The land is ours to defend, and we will not fail. The heat of the fight. The battle rages on. Heat. 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 The intensity surges, pulse pounding, as we press forward. Hey, hey, hey. The stakes are sky high, and we are all in. Heat. 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 This is no ordinary fight, it's a war for survival, and we are ready to win. Louisiana's dire struggle. In Louisiana, a silent war rages, costing $91.1 million in damages yearly. Wild hogs don't just destroy crops, they erode vital levees, threatening to flood entire communities. Their rampant breeding demands that 70% of their population be culled annually to prevent disaster. With the Louisiana Department of Wildlife and Fisheries' full support, we gear up for a mission that transcends hunting. It's a fight to protect lives, livelihoods, and the very soul of this land. Navigating the swamp's perils. Go, go. Swamp hunting is a beast of its own, far from the open plains. The treacherous terrain, where land and water blur, is the perfect hideout for these destructive hogs. We plunge into the heart of the swamp, ready to face its challenges. This isn't just a hunt, it's a daring mission to reclaim the land from chaos. Join us as we confront the beasts head-on. Airboat ambush. Our airboat slices through towering reeds and skeletal trees, gliding with purpose. Good day, y'all. Suddenly, two hogs explode from cover, fleeing in panic. I sync with the boat's rhythm, firing a rapid volley. Shots ring out, and one marauder crashes to the ground. In this chaotic swirl of mud and speed, there's no margin for error. That shot was electrifying, don't you agree? The fight for the swamp is on. Nick's lethal trap. Across the swamp, Nick's team sets a cunning trap. Two hogs feast on bait, unaware of the danger. The moment is perfect. A thunderous shot splits the air, dropping one instantly, its meal forever unfinished. Nick's triumph restores peace to this patch of land, ensuring crops can flourish again. Rate his shot below, let's hear your praise. Good job, baby. This victory is for the farmers and the future. David's high-stakes clash. Our hunting dogs zero in on a target hidden in the reeds. David's shot sends the boar charging, then veering for freedom. But our bullet is faster. Boom. The escape is over. Trapped by our relentless pack, the marauder falls. This is teamwork at its peak, a victory earned through skill and instinct. The swamp is safer, thanks to David's nerve. Rice field showdown. Under the blazing midday sun, we return to the ravaged rice fields, where the economic toll is staggering. Every shot must be lethal, every move flawless. The truck races across the field, closing in on a fleeing boar. Trish leans out, rifle steady, and fires. The bullet tears through the air, dropping the beast silently. That shot was pure skill, give Trish 1,000,000 likes. She faced a sprinting boar and won, securing the fields for those who depend on them. John's relentless pursuit. Meanwhile, John hunts alone in the west field. A wounded boar bolts through dry grass, clinging to survival. His first shot lands, but the beast surges forward at terrifying speed. Boom! The second shot ends its flight with a dramatic tumble. John's tenacity shines. Does he deserve MVP honors? Share your thoughts below. This is what it takes to protect our land. The decisive final shot. My senses sharpen as rustling stirs the bushes. Rifle gripped tightly, I hold my breath. The boar lunges, but my bullet is already airborne, striking with lethal precision. I exhale, knowing the fields are safe once more. This shot wasn't just for victory, it was for the farmers, their families, and the land we all cherish. One shot, no mercy, for what matters most. Nightfall and the triumph of resilience. As nightfall blankets the land, a hard-earned silence settles, won through a day of relentless combat. Each bullet fired was more than a strike against a marauder, it was a defense of the soul of this land, the fertile rice fields, the unyielding levees, and the countless families who depend on them. Today's victories will nourish communities, feeding processing plants and warming tables that unite neighbors. In Louisiana, peace is not handed to us, it's a hard-fought victory, earned through courage and precision every single day. The formidable nature of wild boars. Heat. 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 Wild boars are cunning, relentless adversaries. Their lightning-fast reflexes a constant challenge even for seasoned hunters. One misstep, one moment of distraction, and the cost could be catastrophic. Their resourcefulness demands absolute precision, making every move a high-stakes gamble in this battle to protect our land. We cannot afford to falter against such a dangerous foe. Kevin's team, a thrilling ambush. Pulse-pounding moments await as heart-stopping chases and electrifying ambushes unfold. Join us in this gripping fight. Under Kevin's command, a fierce battle erupts in the field's heart. Elite marksmen take their positions, eyes locked on every rustle. Suddenly, a herd of wild boars charges from the field's edge, unaware of the rifles awaiting them. A thunderous barrage of gunfire erupts, felling several beasts in an instant, their bodies scattering across the ground. The survivors flee in panic, but the hunt is far from over. This pursuit is just igniting. Tracking the escaping threat. Kevin's team picks up a signal and springs into action, using locators to track the fleeing boar's path. They uncover two hogs hiding in dense underbrush. Kevin grips his rifle with iron resolve, his shot striking true, dropping one beast with no chance to fight back. But in the fleeting moment it takes to reload, the second boar slips away, a reminder of the relentless challenge we face. This is a war we must win to protect our fields. Sniper's deadly precision. At another corner of the field, a sniper stands vigilant, scanning for any sign of movement. The hunting dog's frantic barks signal a target's approach. He snaps into position, ready for action. As a boar charges out, a single shot slices through the air, blocking its escape. But the beast, defiant, springs up and bolts. Acting on pure instinct, the sniper fires again, a lightning-fast strike that only a hunter with nerves of steel could deliver. The threat is neutralized, and the field is safer for it. Forest ambush, a relentless strike. Deep in the forest, the battle rages with unrelenting intensity. A team of hunters, arriving at dawn, seals off the woods, leaving no escape. After 10 minutes of razor-sharp focus, James spots a boar foraging carelessly among the trees. His shot rings out, dropping it instantly. Simultaneously, Jay takes down more in another part of the forest. Dark shapes dart through the trees, but rapid gunfire cuts them down, leaving 3 boars lifeless in seconds. The threat is crushed with surgical precision, safeguarding the land from further ruin. Edge of the forest, a final stand. At the forest's edge, another marksman adds to the tally. With one devastating shot, he halts a boar's desperate escape, its fate sealed in his sights. Each victory is a step toward protecting the land and its people from the chaos these beasts bring. The heat of the fight, repeated. Heat. Heat. The battle burns with unrelenting ferocity, every moment a test of skill and resolve. Germany's escalating crisis. In Germany's tangled forests, where sunlight barely penetrates, wild boars thrive in secrecy, destroying 800 tons of crops annually and costing farmers millions of euros. Their numbers surge, and their aggression grows, making them an undeniable threat. Thomas and his elite hunting team answer the call, stepping up to defend the harvest and the livelihoods it sustains. Facing such a cunning and dangerous foe is no small task, but their preparation and precision will reveal how they strike to protect what matters most. Dawn Forest Assault. At dawn, silent footsteps weave through the forest, sealing every path with calculated precision. Hunters take their posts, senses heightened, ready for the fight. A pack of boars burst through the trees, charging toward Thomas. His trigger pull is instantaneous, dropping one on the spot. The herd scatters in chaos, crashing through the underbrush, but Thomas signals his team, resolute in their mission to stop these invaders. This is a fight for the land, and we will not back down. Leon's flawless execution. From another vantage point, Leon spots a boar darting across his sightline. Without hesitation, he fires a single, lethal shot, felling it instantly. His precision is unmatched, a testament to his skill. Moments later, gunfire echoes from all sides, each shot a strike against the fleeing boars. The forest, once alive with tension, falls quiet, restored by the purposeful crack of every rifle. These shots are for the farmers, for the land, for survival. Thomas's unyielding pursuit. Thomas presses forward, tracking every trace through the underbrush. His sharp eyes catch a boar hiding among dense trees. With meticulous aim, he fires, and the shot brings instant calm to the forest. Thomas's reputation as the team's top marksman is undeniable. No boar escapes his gaze, and none get a second chance. This is the precision that protects our harvest and our people. Afternoon hunt, Southern Hillside Showdown. After a successful morning, Thomas's team rests briefly before returning to the fight by 3 p.m., now positioned on the southern hillside. Thomas scans the terrain with unrelenting focus. A hunting dog's bark shatters the silence, and a massive boar charges from the brush. Thomas's shot cracks through the air, dropping the beast beside a bush, a clean, powerful takedown that warns any remaining threats. This is a fight for the future, and we are winning. Thomas's relentless chase. Deeper into the terrain, Thomas's focus never wavers. A panicked boar bursts from the underbrush, sprinting for freedom. But Thomas is faster, his shot ending the chase in an instant. The beast lies still on the gravel, another victory for the crops and the communities that rely on them. Every shot fired is a shield for those we protect. Leon's closing triumph. As daylight fades under the forest canopy, a boar steps into Leon's sights. A few precise shots ring out, neutralizing the target in a clean, decisive strike. It's the perfect end to the day's battle. Was it instinct, skill, or both? Could you make that shot? Drop a comment below and show the team your support. Your encouragement fuels our fight to protect this land. Triumph through unity. Today's hunt ends in a resounding triumph, a victory forged through the unbreakable bond between our skilled hunting team, the steadfast local community, and vigilant government authorities. Every action was executed with precision, fully compliant with strict regulations, ensuring our mission to protect the land was both lawful and just. We owe this success to the unwavering support of the community and officials. Your trust fuels our fight. If this battle thrilled you, share your thoughts, smash that like button, and subscribe to join us on our next heart-pounding mission. Until next time. Oh. 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 The relentless war against wild boars. The battle to protect our livestock is unending, a fierce struggle against wild boars, savage beasts with razor-sharp tusks that ravage crops, devastate farmland, and inflict millions in losses on farmers. These fearless invaders stalk fields and lurk in dense forests, spreading fear across the region. Our hunters wage intense battles to reclaim the land and safeguard lives. Can they defeat these ferocious creatures? Stay with us for the electrifying moments ahead. John's team, Dawn's bold strike. John's fearless marksmen launched the day's hunt at 6 a.m., piling into their trusted truck to reclaim the post-harvest fields. No distractions, only focus. They fan out to their pre-assigned positions, ready for action. After 10 tense minutes, a dark shape emerges, foraging as if it owns the land. But Jay's binoculars miss nothing. He steadies himself, finds the perfect angle, and fires. A rapid burst of gunfire thunders across the field, and the beast collapses before it can flee, a decisive blow to restore peace. John's team, relentless pursuit. A sudden signal erupts from the towering reeds, betraying another boar's presence. John's team charges forward, hearts racing. The hound's frantic barks echo just ahead of John, guiding him to the target. His focus sharpens, the beast locked in his sights. A single, piercing shot rings out, dropping the boar with flawless precision. A swift, clean victory, proof of our team's unrelenting resolve to protect the land. Eastern edge, a lethal ambush. Simultaneously, on the field's eastern edge, a boar strolls carelessly past a marksman's blockade, oblivious to the trap. As it nears, the hunter seizes the moment, aiming with deadly intent. The bullet strikes true, piercing the beast's body, and it collapses instantly. Another threat is vanquished, restoring calm to the field and hope to the farmers who depend on it. Jungle ambush, heart-pounding action. In the dense jungle, an electrifying ambush unfolds. Kevin's team, positioned early in the lush undergrowth, prepares for battle. Kevin, tasked with blocking, watches the prey's silhouette. 5 minutes later, gunfire erupts from his teammates, and a boar bolts through the chaos, weaving to escape. Kevin locks on, tracking its desperate movements. Rapid shots echo, and the beast falls under his expert hand. A moment's hesitation could have lost it to the thicket, but Kevin's precision ensures victory. Clearing the forest, total domination. In another forest corner, a marksman spots his target lumbering through a clearing. Seizing the opportunity, he fires a single, devastating shot, dropping the boar instantly. From every direction, gunfire erupts, each corner of the forest marking another triumph. The team's relentless assault protects villagers from their persistent nightmare, halting the monstrous creature's devastation with swift, decisive action.